They went and did it, so mash out and get a glass. Them finally got his own drink.
In 1993, Tupac Shakur was an unstoppable force. He broke through the music charts, reaching many Billboard milestones. His star began to rise in Hollywood, landing multiple roles in movies and TV shows. But one explosive moment on a multi-million-dollar studio lot nearly destroyed his entire music and movie career. It wasn't just an argument, it was a violent fight that nearly landed one of the biggest rappers in prison for years. This is the story of how a single day on a movie set almost ended a legend's career before it truly began. In 1993, Pac's career was finally thriving. He was making big moves. He had Billboard hits, movie deals, and Hollywood was ringing his phone nonstop. Most artists would give an arm and a leg for that kind of motion. But there was a side of Tupac that wasn't impressed by any of that. A side that loved the reckless, raw lawlessness of the street. While the industry was trying to change his image into a more marketable star, Tupac was moving differently. He wasn't interested in playing the safe Hollywood star. For him, respect was a currency that was worth more than any movie contract or platinum plaque. Things reached their breaking point during a regular day of filming. After hours of intense filming, the director instructed everyone on set to take a break on the studio lot. But a simple break turned horrible after a disagreement with production became increasingly hostile. For most actors, this would have been a minor inconvenience, something you let management handle. But Pac did not call management. He didn't think about the damage to his image it would cause. He leaned into his street side. In a second, the professionalism of a movie set went out the window and the violence stepped in through the door. This was all happening on Fox Studios' multi-million-dollar lot in Los Angeles. But the man Tupac and his friends had jumped was not a street rival. It was a limo driver hired to take him and his friends to his next big appearance. The spark, a simple dispute over Tupac and his friends being prohibited from smoking weed in the car. For most stars, that was a minor argument, but for Pac, things escalated the moment the driver headed for the back of his vehicle. Assuming that the driver was reaching into his trunk to recover a gun, Tupac and his friends didn't wait to find out. They chose the street side. They jumped the driver right there on the lot, turning a Hollywood break into a violent assault. The backlash of the incident did irreparable damage to Tupac's image, even though the charges were later dropped. The unstoppable force had now a reputation for being a liability on set, a star who would choose the streets over the studio every single time.